Well, here we are back in Downpatrick. It's a delight to be back here. The younger the people are, the more messages they seem to be getting about how important it is to care for our environment and what our role is in saying no to plastic bags and also to all kinds of packaging. So we're going to be learning quite a bit about packaging and what we need to do about it in Downpatrick. Come with me.
Don't drop litter because it's a sin. If you want to drop litter, then put it in the bin.
We're going to 16 places all around Northern Ireland, the 6 counties. So that's us, okay? You've been somewhere with Legamaddy recently?
Yes. We went to Legamaddy to the dump.
3 hours. Tell me what the 3 hours are when you're talking about wasted rubbish.
I thought it was absolutely outrageous how much went to the landfill. And you can't just stop throwing everything away, so it just make the world all bad. I found the pond! I found the pond!
I'm talking about reading the rights of it.
Do you notice any kind of a smell?
Yes. Stinks. Feels horrible. It smells horrible. Ringing. Absolutely atrocious. It was really bad because how many people didn't recycle and the amount of rubbish. It was really bad and it was hard to look at it because there was so much.
Take old things and make them into new ones.
Put all the stuff that you need into the plastic bag instead of getting another one. My mum bought a bag that you just use again and again.
She always brings her own plastic bags instead of use the ones in the shop. Our teacher picked some children to go round for litter picking and picking up some rubbish that people have just dropped on the ground.
The last time that we met, we were picking up for the Downpatrick Lions, and we're continuing on that work and hoping to get even better results next year, to get more people out onto the streets and get rid of all this rubbish. We hand over all of the offcuts to the kids in nursery schools and anyone who wants to take it. So they reuse it for their artwork and all their offcuts. So hopefully none of it really goes to waste. So that's a wee bit of recycling, I suppose.
Great.
And hopefully they dispose of it sensibly after that.
They could put 2 or 3 items in the one bag, but they seem to put 1 item in each bag.
I always put it in the bin, but
it should all be recycled into recycling bins. There should be some way to use it again.
It's obviously very topical at the moment. In the Republic of Ireland, they have done away, eradicated with bags, or put a bag tax on it anyway. It's something that we should be promoting in the area, and I know a lot of shops in the area are now trying to promote, their customers not to use as many plastic bags and to reuse the plastic bags they have. So we'd be happy in the Down Democrat to support your campaign.
Well, I'm an environmentalist who's been concerned with this subject for a lot of years because I realize the plastics, first of all, they don't break down and they give off chemicals. They give off estrogen, or a synthetic form of estrogen.
Oh, do you know about that?
Yes, and a lot of the flexible plastics, because in the manufacture of plastics, the last thing that goes in is estrogen, and it doesn't bond with anything, so it comes off readily if anything is moist. So if you wrap your meat in it, you actually put estrogen, synthetic estrogen, onto your meat. If you touch it, it comes off on your hand. We're starting to see a big rise in breast cancer and low sperm count in men. We don't know how linked this is because nobody's doing any studies. Nobody's actually looking at this.
Things can be put into glass. It's done. There are companies that are selling their produce, their product in glass, which is then recycled.
This health food store is very conscious of it and has cut it out as much as they can.
This packaging, you can hear how it crinkles. This is called cellulose. It's wood-based. It's not chemical-based. So the food in here is safe. It's safe for consumption.
Don't use the one that's got loads of packaging, use a different one.
Try to use less packaging.
We're going to have to find another way of dealing with how we package our food. We did years ago, and we didn't used to have breast cancer in the rate we now have it. So I would say, please be careful. Certainly, let's get more research going here, and I think we've got to find another way of packaging our food.
A big message to all the marketing and packaging guys to try and develop more stuff to put into the packaging so that it is biodegradable, and that will take an awful lot of stuff off the streets.
Reuse my stuff.